Baba was not like a guru. You see, normally people think that he must be like any other guru. When we say the word Baba, Baba is also for the Supreme Soul, Father, and Brahma Baba being an elderly person. When I came to him, he was 83. So, any elderly person, normally in India, we address, either Baba or Dadaji or something like that. The first thing was, what does a child expect from the father? Unconditional love. As Brijmohan Bhai shared, we may be having our own weaknesses in mind, drawbacks, everything, but Baba accepted us as we are, as his own children. The first thing which I experienced by coming in contact with Brahma Baba. Second thing, the feeling that he belongs to you, as if he knows you beforehand. There was no need to explain, to give any introductions, nothing. Third thing is acceptance. Fourth thing is that he wants you to grow spiritually, just like any parents like the children to grow. And for that, just as parents help the child, Brahma Baba was there, mother also, Mama also, but we are talking about Brahma Baba, always encouraging us. On one side, very good teacher, asking us to learn properly, listen properly what Baba is sharing. Also, make a note of the practice, how long we remain in tune with the Supreme Father, how much control we have brought on the mind, how far we have conquered the weaknesses within us. All those things were there. But at the same time, guiding us, because as Father, Baba's expectations from us that we become serviceable children. This is what I was learning while remaining in contact with Baba. And the best part of our association was when Baba gave me the signal, sweet child, whenever you wish, you can come and meet Baba. You don't have to ask anyone, no protocol. This is something which you don't find from the gurus, from other places. And another thing which I liked most was, Baba mentioned to us, you need to communicate through the eyes. Smile, communicate. At that time we didn't say even the word Om Shanti. It's later on we have started saying Om Shanti so that we can greet each other. He won't let us fold our hands also to him. He would say, you are not a devotee. You are Baba's child. The children always come and take lap of the father or mother. They don't do all this. They don't touch the feet. So such a beautiful new thing to learn actually from a spiritual person, but not having those things which are there in the path of bhakti, which the gurus and other people, they practice. He doesn't expect us to bring anything as an offering to him. No. So these things fascinated me so much, and very caring all the time. And then Baba also shared his time with us as a friend, not just as very strict teacher, very strict father. No, not that way. Very loving. As a teacher, he wanted us to rise early in the morning, to do meditation. I was not very good at that, so he somehow guided me. When I sent my chart to him, he would look at it and write back, "Sweet child, you are not a family man. You need to get up early morning by 4 o'clock. Sometimes I used to miss that. I remain very clear with Baba as far as the chart was concerned, writing everything very openly. And Baba took that responsibility on him, that he was to guide us, to prepare us to become instruments, to serve others. Another thing which I noticed was Baba had so much value for our time at this time. He didn't want us to waste our time on unnecessary things. And the most valuable thing which Baba had in his heart was to serve the humanity, to spend every moment of our time in service of others. I remember being young, we have so many interests. I had interest in some hobbies. So I wrote to Baba once, still being in the Navy, I wrote to him, "Baba, I have photography, photo framing, and fretsa machine, and this and that. These are my hobbies." And Baba wrote back a beautiful letter saying, "Sweet child, Baba's children who are serviceable children should have just one hobby, and that is service, service, and service." So then the mind started working how to serve others. And as a friend, I should say, as a spiritual friend, you could confide in Baba. You could open your heart to him, share whatever is there. Good things. At the same time, we are not born perfect. We have come to Baba to learn how to improve ourselves, how to overcome our weaknesses, how to conquer drawbacks from our life. And it's not one-day job. As we grow spiritually, we do conquer, but it takes time. So while sharing with Baba, he was very considerate. As a friend, he would accept what we are, but then guide us. Just see how Baba is practicing. Follow Father. And Baba himself used to practice meditation a lot. And that was something to learn. Whenever he found time, whether he was walking, whether he was sitting, whether he was eating, his attention would be to remain connected inside. If you can look at the pictures, I don't know whether you had some time to go to the history hall and look at some of the pictures. All other people would be looking into the camera, and Baba's mind would be connected somewhere up. So, something to learn from. And another thing was the attitude towards everything. Very royal attitude, very positive attitude all the time in dealing with all the people, and also dealing with our daily routine. He won't take interest in worldly things so much. On one side, student life, on other side, that we are at service all the time. So many things were learnt by seeing Brahma Baba practically. Because once I had that experience during my first meeting, I accepted Brahma Baba as an ideal example for me to follow his footsteps and also to learn by exchange, by listening, and by being close to him. I had the fortune of coming quite close. It was something I was sharing this morning with someone. Baba came to visit Bombay, and there was a Brahma Bhojan, we call it, People were invited to have lunch with Brahma Baba. And my first time with Baba, and my sister, teacher, she thought I should sit beside Baba. So I was sitting there, and Baba was greeting everyone through drishti. Very sweet drishti, peaceful, loving, spiritual. And while giving drishti, Baba looked at me. I was sitting beside. And after giving drishti to me for a minute, and then asked me, "What are you doing here? Why are you sitting here?" I said, "To have Brahma Bhojan with you." Baba said, "But you have to serve. You are not a guest. You have to serve. Come on, get up." So that kind of nearness and Baba's expectations and guidance, I cherish those things always. They have helped me to grow spiritually in this life.